I have lost 10 pounds in the last 8 weeks, and there was one meal that has helped me do that I've ate roughly every other day or so, right? And here's the thing, we are approaching the end of summer, which means that what? Most people are gonna start taking their foot off the gas. They're gonna start eating how they wanna eat. They're gonna stop going to the gym. They're gonna stop sticking to their routine. But you know what? I don't want that for you. I want you to keep getting sexy because while everybody's, you know, trying to get cozy and it comes time to take their shirt off, they're gonna be like, you know what, I'm gonna leave my shirt on, I'm gonna get in bed, and I don't want that for you. And so much so that while I was preparing my meal, I was like, what about all the other people that want to continue looking better and feeling better and just being sexy, right? And I get with you guys that much that I stopped preparing my meal halfway to make this video. So I'm gonna show you what I've been eating that has been, for one, low in calories. So you're gonna be able to stay in a calorie deficit. So that way you can still burn fat. And it's gonna be high in protein. And if you don't know this, your body burns more calories digesting protein than any other macro. So, hey, it's gonna help you out. So look, so you're gonna grab some chicken breast, right? So I like to eat roughly about a pound of chicken breast. Now, here's the thing you want to keep in mind. When you cook chicken breast, it is going to lose water. So however much it says it weighs when you buy the package of chicken is not how much it's going to weigh once you cook it. And I'm gonna be using this air fryer to cook it. And I'm pretty light with my seasoning. For one, I'm not gonna put a bunch of oil into the chicken because it's just extra calories, right? And the air fryer cooks it well enough, you don't even need to use oil. And I was using oil when I first started. I'm like, you know what? Let's not use the oil and see how it comes out. A1. But I know how to season my food. So that's what I'm gonna show you what to do. So 3 things I use right now, right? And really only 2 because I'm almost out of the garlic that I'm using. Once I'm out, I'm probably not gonna refill it. But you got garlic, pink Himalayan salt or sea salt, whatever. I also have desert salt, and then I use Kinder's. Now I use different Kinder's seasoning just to switch it up because I like switching it up. This one is cowboy butter, okay? So Kinder's cowboy butter. I have another one, grilled chicken, fire. And I have another one, Italian chicken, also fire. All right, so what do? We take a meat hammer and we're gonna beat our meat. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna beat our meat. Pause, because you know what I mean. So what I did that already. So I took the chicken, before I seasoned it, I put a plastic saran wrap over it, made sure the chicken was level and even, right? So now I didn't season the other side, but you know, just to show you guys what I do. So we're gonna flip it over, okay? And then we are going to salt it first. I always salt the chicken first. You wanna leave the season on there for some time so it can kind of, you know, marinate. So we're just gonna salt it up. Now, if this was steak, I usually don't put too much seasoning on steak. I'll just use salt. Steak has its own flavor, which is great, but with chicken, it could be bland if you're not seasoning it right. So we salted it. Now we're gonna take the cowboy butter, just sprinkle it on. Okay. Boom. And you don't want to make the common mistake that a lot of people make of like using a bunch of different sauces and stuff, because you literally kill the whole point of eating a meal like this if you're just going to use a bunch of sauces. So I do use sauce. I'm going to show you what I do. But so we got the cowboy butter on there, and I'm just going to sprinkle the garlic. Get that all over. Okay, perfect. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start the air fryer. So what I do is set it to 375, right? And you look at the timer, it's at 20. So we're gonna start that and we're gonna let it warm up for 5 minutes, okay? And I'll come back once it. All right, so I had let 5 minutes pass. I forgot to turn this on, so please forgive me. But I had let 5 minutes pass. I let it warm up at 375 degrees. 5 minutes. As soon as the 5 minutes was up, I took the chicken, threw it in there. All right, as you can see, threw the chicken inside. It's still sizzling. I let it cook for 10 minutes on one side. I just got done flipping it. So for the remainder of the 5 minutes, well, 4 minutes and 55 seconds, we're just gonna start it back up and let it finish. I'll be back. All right, so it's done. So we're gonna take a thermometer and check to make sure. So it has to be a minimum of 165 degrees. This is at 190, so a little bit over, but that's okay. All right, everything looks good. Cool. So now, arguably, if you're tracking your calories and you're tracking your protein and all that, we're going to weigh it. So I already put saran wrap on the food scale. So we're going to start it. Okay, it says 0. So all I do is I throw all the chicken on top of the food scale. And then it's going to say how much it weighs in grams. Okay. So 408. 408. So now what we're gonna do, and I don't know why I never did this before. This hurts to talk about because I should have been doing this a long time ago. But so we're gonna go into the MyFitnessPal app, and I'm just gonna show you guys how easy this is to use, because for whatever reason I thought it was complicated before, or maybe I was just too lazy to do that whole step that you just saw me do. All right, so I already have my calories for today uploaded. I had the Greek yogurt for breakfast, the kiwi, I had some pineapple, and I had a bag of Quest chips. One of these. These are also delicious and easy to get your protein in. So I already have it saved. So we're gonna go to chicken breast, right? Now, you saw it said, well now it says 405 grams, right? But all we're gonna do, 405, and look, 652 calories, right? 0 carbs, 14.3 grams of fat, and 102.4 grams of protein. So we're gonna log that, boom. And that's it. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it on the plate, let it cool off, all right? I'm not gonna burn my tongue. So there's the chicken, right? Okay, now, if you feel like chicken is dry or you like using sauce, I got this at Whole Foods, Texas True. Pretty low in calories for barbecue sauce. It's 40 calories for 2 tablespoons, right? So literally we're gonna take a tablespoon, and I'm very precise when it comes to this because I don't play. Like I don't play. When I set a goal, I'm serious about accomplishing it. So, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and my eyeball and just dump the whole thing now. No. So it says for 2 tablespoons, 40. So I have 2 chicken breasts and 2 chicken tenders here, right? So we're probably gonna need about 4 tablespoons, which is gonna be about 80 calories total. And then guess what we're gonna do after I put this here? We're gonna log it, because everything needs to get logged, like no exceptions. So now, actually I did 3. 3 looks like enough. If I need more, I'll add it later, but yeah, 3 tablespoons, that's 60 calories, right? So what we're gonna do, I found the barbecue sauce, Texas True, literally the same one, right? So for 2 tablespoons, saying serving size, 2 tablespoons, right? So the last time I did 0.5 because it was just 1. So we're gonna do 1.5. And yeah, 60 calories, 13.5 carbs, right? We're gonna log that too, boom. Now, a little cheat code. I learned recently was I'll eat this, right? And because there's not a lot of fat, I'm probably not gonna get satiated, right? And that's just me. Might be different for you, but for me, if a food doesn't have a lot of fat, or if meat doesn't have a lot of fat and it's very lean, I'll still feel hungry, right? So, give me a brief moment. What I've been doing is after I eat this and I'm still hungry, I'm gonna smash some carrots. And I'm gonna eat the carrots until my body's like, we're through. And guess what? Usually, after eating all this chicken and having a couple carrots after, I'll only consume maybe about 50, anywhere between 30 to 60 or 70 calories worth of carrots. And I'm done. And before, I would be so hungry, and I'm a very big out of sight, out of mind person. So if I have chips here, if I have any snacks that are just loaded with carbs and sugar, or if they're like a salty kind of thing, I'm smashing it after this. And for me, I'll eat about an extra 200-300 calories, 400 calories worth of carbs because I was still hungry. Whereas with carrots, I'll eat this after I'm done eating, and because it's so low calorie for the volume that it takes up in your stomach, it'll only be a little bit. And I'm somebody, I have a very big appetite. So if you're anything like me, you gotta leverage things like carrots, cucumbers. I did cucumbers for a little bit. I just prefer carrots, and they're very easy. I literally just rip the bag open, start throwing them in my mouth. What I do to make this easy is right before obviously you can see I already started munching on these, right? What I do is I put the bag, obviously I'm gonna take this off, but I'll put the bag on top of the food scale. Let me just do it right now, just to show you guys how easy this is. Like, yo, getting in shape is really, really fucking easy, actually. Like, everybody overcomplicates it. And I think they overcomplicate it because they just don't know what to do, like myself. So, weigh it, 297. I'll munch on these until I'm full. Then I'll put the bag back on there if I don't finish it. And then whatever it is, I just subtract. So let's say I ate, it's at 297 right now. Let's say I eat it, I put it back, it's at 100. Do the math. I had 197 grams of carrots. I'm gonna go into MyFitnessPal app, do the same thing. I already got it logged. Baby carrots, right? Type in 197, boom, 69 calories. Like, it's so easy. And if you're also somebody that struggles, like it's hard for you to feel full or satiated, there's two different things on top of eating carrots that'll help. One is probably a better option than the other. Sparkling water, the carbonation is gonna make you feel full, right? If you have a little bit of a sweet tooth and you need something that's, maybe you don't like just drinking the carbonated water by itself, Coke Zero. Just get a Coke Zero, right? 0 calories, 0 sugar, all good to go. Obviously, it's better to drink water, but hey, whatever you gotta do to make it happen, make it happen. But there you go. I'm gonna enjoy my food now because I feel like it's just staring at me and my stomach's rumbling. But we're just here to get sexy, okay? So I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope this helped.